everyone, welcome back. Today I'm gonna tell you about the synopsis of Alchemy of Souls, episode 10. Episode 10 of Alchemy of Souls starts with maidservant Kim preparing Jungkook's abode for when he returned from Songrim. She is convinced that he's going to come back with the wife. Using the familiar birds analogies, Mudok and Kim verbally trade disagreements over this. Still, that doesn't stop Murdoch having doubts sown in her mind over Jungkook's true affection and whether Kim may actually be right. Jungkook passes his task of reading the rules and mastering Songrim's basic education in record time. Thus, he should be allowed to leave Songrim, right? Well, Park Jin throws a curveball at him. He has another book Jungkook needs to read and memorize, and only then will he get to go outside. Unfortunately, this is not as easy as Jungkook believes, and as he sits at the table, he flicks through the page and notices the entire book is empty. The only way to read what's inside is for Jungkook to focus his energy for the words to spring forth and reveal themselves. This is Master Sokyong's book, Words of the Heart, and as such is not going to be anywhere near as easy a task as before. For now, Jungkook is stuck inside. Tanggu, Yul and the others try to work out how long Jungkook is going to be here for, with the current bets up to around 6 months or so. On Jungkook's first day, he attempts a litany of different experiments to reduce that time and prove everyone wrong, including ink and fire. Eventually, he settles on the good old-fashioned idea of running away. Meanwhile, Yul heads back to see Mudok and check on her. She is still carrying out her servant duties for now, but when Mudok wishes why he's there, Yul makes up an excuse about the umbrella. As the pair start searching through the market together, Jungkook ends up heading home. He enjoys the sweet treats on over and prepares for a bed. We mentioned last time about love being a dominating genre in the show now, and this time it turns to Tanggu and Toyeon to keep the Dutch burning. They debate about when the conductor break up in front of the three sisters. Tanggu believes they need to go hard and make sure it's believable, including a big argument and a slap. Eventually though, the pair decide to postpone for a few days. Cheon tellingly fingers the stem of her bowl while looking at Tanggu. There's definitely romance there. Is there? Meanwhile, that thief from the last episode is spotted in the market, trying to take another trinket. The two women whom she robbed originally chase her through the bustling streets until she spies Modok. Despite calling out for her, she doesn't notice the girl. However, the thief is cornered, where we learn her name is actually Soe. Zoe is wanted by a fair few people, and a whole group of thugs appear and demand their money back. With everything looking grim, it's Yul who saves the day. He suddenly shows up and with one hand manages to thwart all the attackers using his umbrella. When Mudok finally learns that Jungkook has shown up back home, she arrives too late and he ends up leaving. Mudok races across the town to try and find him, eventually tracking him down on the dock. Ironically, is precisely where we first met Mudok all these episodes ago, as she held on for dear life. There's definitely some poetry here, and as Jung-uk travels back to Songrim, Mudok wishes him a safe journey back. Elsewhere, Jinwoo bemoans how the crown prince has drawn closer to Jungkook after their match. He heads into the basement, convinced that his next plan will cause the prince to turn on Jungkook. This seems to involve a collection of giant urns holding something inside that will apparently work to subdue Jin Ok-young. Jinwoo's target for now is Jin Yo-won, and he's confident it'll be his soon. Back at Songrim, Handmaster Lee shows up and offers Jungkook some advice on cracking the code. However, he also suggests he become his pupil, but he'd have to drink the specialty and Jungkook is not prepared to do that. He does give Jungkook a side hint though, revealing that the book is actually a love letter. When Headmaster Lee leaves, Jang-uk learns that Mudok is heading to Songrim. She's found a loophole in the form of Mudok entering a contest to become a maid within Songrim. Yoo Dong-yu and the Crown Prince all learns about this too and check over the questions. There are some trick ones in here and the prince is absolutely convinced that Mudok will fail. The only way around this is for the most conspicuous member of the trio, or the prince, to deliver the perfect exam paper to Mudok. So he does just that, dropping off the perfect exam question while everyone is distracted outside. The exam may have been a success, but next up is the physical task, which is a lot more difficult to fake. Thankfully, Mudok is super skilled and when it comes to cooking, cleaning and using a plate though, so she passes it all, including the fitness test at the last second. Park Jin heads in to check up on Jang-uk. He encouraged the boy to have patience. Jang-uk probed over the origins of his book, where we learn that the leader of Jinyowan couldn't see and that is the person whom this love letter is for. The name of this first leader, well, her name is Solran. Through this knowledge, Jang-uk managed to read the letter, which definitely has connotations of love, physically brought together through vivid imagery and beautiful sentence. With Modok and Uk both passing their respective tests, Park Jin puts two and two together. Realizing that Modok has been instrumental in helping Jung-uk all this time, he seems to realize she isn't just a lowly maid after all. But will he learn the truth about her? Well, that's all for today. See you in the next video. Bye!